Both of these sides rebound the ball so well, Smitty. How does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up. Front, Smith and Şengün. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Şengün. 3 on the clock. And Brooks. Here we go. Okongwu grabs the board.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Şengün kicks to Thompson. VanVleet sets the pick for Thompson. And there's the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Now Smith, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Brooks, the putback. It's good on the putback.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 6 points. From Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here is Young, driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Good on the triple. Smith's got 5 now.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Bay with a screen on Thompson. Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Smith. Rebound by the Hawks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Okongwu at the elbow. Outside for Murray. Young outside. This one for 3. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson finds Şengün. Brooks against Murray. Back to Şengün. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Here's Brooks.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Passes it to Van Vliet. Smith on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson against Young. It's tipped.
Heads up defensive play. Dillon Brooks knew what they were trying to do and snuffed it out.
Van Vliet outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And scored by Okongwu. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
So on the floor for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alder. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Rockets leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Houston moving it around. Thompson against Bay. Clock at 6. Thompson dishes to Brooks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
At 6'7", Brooks is more than capable of flying over you. The defense must recognize this better.
Now here's Bay. He has yet to score. And Young, here we go. And he gets it to go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Şengün with a screen on Young. VanVleet gets to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. The kick out to Young. Tries to the hoop. And there's the pass to Bay. Pass to Okongwu. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets leading by 4. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the score by Houston. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Young sets a screen for Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray with the jam.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
Young against VanVleet. He kicks it to Smith. Pass to Thompson. And here is VanVleet. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 6.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
Bay in the post. Covered by Van Vliet, and he converts the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And another three for Houston.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Into the lane. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 points, and the basket from Okongwu.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Hawks. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young looking around. Bay passes to Young. Driving in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Bay. It's Thompson off the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Bay. Johnson wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Murray. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Explosive athleticism. Murray usually showing it with the ball in his hands, but he can also just go get it. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Griffin out there with Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. It's stolen by Capella. Passes to Hunter from the baseline. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Rockets leading by 5. The pass to Easton. Outside Holiday with the drive. Six to shoot. And that one's good, Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
To the middle. Capella finds Griffin. Here's Buffkin. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
There's the drive. Buffkin with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Green passes to Eason. Back to Green. Eason, a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Green missing. The Hawks trail by 5. Inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
The drive by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Back to Green. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Here's Buffkin, guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and they pick up 2.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Back to Eason. And they recover it. Outside Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Capella kicks to Griffin. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Holiday. Takes it inside. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Buffkin. And contact, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Buffkin, 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Out to Brooks from deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our state Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Red Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the three. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Launches a three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Şengün passes to Brooks. Young against Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, that is a statement. Smith Jr. taking no prisoners.
Hunter dishes to Young. Murray a screen on Thompson. And Young, here we go. Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, here's Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Brooks against Murray. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 16 points from Amen Thompson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Young. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Smith outside. There's the triple. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Murray sets a screen for Young. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Now here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Young, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead. Driving inside. Brooks the best to Smith. Smith with a screen on Young. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing there by Houston. Brooks misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Murray with the jam.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
In the corner, it's Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off O'Connell.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And he drives in. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Young. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Thompson surveying the floor. Smith outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Johnson.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Young. He takes it in. It counts.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Fred VanVleet always trying to find ways to make his teammates better. Let's see if he can come through at this moment.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Young from the arc. That shot missing. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Tuesday afternoon, you're watching. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch them.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic in at the center position.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
DeRozan against Johnson. Caruso outside. 5 to shoot, and he drives in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Young, and Young draws the double. There's a screen. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
Out to the right wing. Vucevic finds Caruso. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. Here's DeRozan from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And what's interesting, the 3-ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
Well, they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position, and they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
Now here's DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Okongwu with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Okongwu. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Here's Ball. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Outside Murray. From downtown. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. LaVine with room to shoot. The kick out to Ball. Back to Vucevic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's gotten his second bucket.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Hunter. Driving inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Ball against Young. Back to Vucevic. Ball looks over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for LaVine. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Hawks.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside LaVine. DeRozan, a screen on Hunter. LaVine passes to Vucevic. And there's the screen. against Young. Ball no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray, a screen on Caruso. Here's Young. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 5.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Ball. Outside for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray with a great change of pace, Ball on a string. That's a great play.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Levine. There's a screen. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Pass to Johnson. They kick it out to Murray. Tipped. Hunter on the wing. Takes it inside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And that one drops. Hunter's got 6 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brett, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Back to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Puts up a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Vucevic. Johnson against DeRozan. Driving in. Back to Vucevic. Nifty move. And the power finish by Vucevic.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
Murray with it. Caruso covers. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Okongwu finds Young. Johnson on the wing. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And the three off target. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one of the game's better athletes, DeRozan puts a lot of pressure on your transition defense.
Young from long range. Johnson passes to Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
It feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Now here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. Ball. It's good on the putback.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Young against Caruso. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Picked up by Kongwu. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, the dunk by Kongwu.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Levine with a screen on Young. Ball with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Levine against Young. Shoots. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside Murray. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 6.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Levine passes to Ball. Driving to the basket, and Ball throws it down.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
At the line for Atlanta.
First free throw is good.
Since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
Outside White. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
The previous play is
into the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
30.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The talented duo of Young and Murray on the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Kongwu, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Craig, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Craig's got his first points of the game, and Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Just 4 to shoot. Bay, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
White, good. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Williams, and the layup falls.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Hawks leading. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drains the triple.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2020. Shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here he goes. Williams passes to Craig. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. Capella with a block.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Drummond. Oh, deflected. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Bay with a screen. Pass to Capella. Here's the 3. White against Griffin. Over to the wing. Bay with a screen. 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Williams with the screen. Here's White. And the layup is good off the glass. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Bogdanovich. Drummond grabs the miss.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to Drummond. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low. His points are coming deep in the paint now.
Bay outside. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
How about Sadiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
Griffin's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Williams finds Craig. Lets it go from deep. Williams misses. And so Capella will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away. So use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And he sinks the second. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Caruso outside. With the drive. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
.11 seconds left in the third. Young on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Shoots a fadeaway. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at point guard. Picked by Vucevic. LaVine passes to Vucevic from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
Pass to Young. The three. And the Hawks with another three.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
And here's LaVine. This one for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Outside Young, beyond the arc. Look at Young, making it look easy.
When you hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
DeRozan passes to LaVine. Ball, a screen on Hunter. The kick out to Ball. Takes a three. Fires in the triple.
And both teams. Running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
LaVine against Young. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Kongwu. And they're running. Murray passes to Young. Murray, a screen on Vucevic. Here's Young. The putback. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Outside LaVine. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
On the wing, LaVine. Guarded by Young. Levine challenging, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, you have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Young attacking. Right side Murray. The kick out to Young. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
Murray for 3. The shot no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young on the attack. Oh, Trey taking it himself.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Pass to Levine. To tie it up.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Back to Murray. To the paint. Young looking around. A Kongwu high post. Johnson on the wing. Defended by DeRozan.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Up top, Levine. Guarded by Young. Back to Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Young. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Missed it. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line. All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And the Bulls call time here. They trail by 4. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And knocks down the 3.
Oh, my. That's a big-time shot by a big-time talent. Levine showing the clutch gene. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry,
should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at point guard.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Van Vliet against Caruso. Outside, LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get a shot off over Brooks. And there's LaVine on the assist by Vucevic.
That's a big-time bailout there. I mean, couldn't get anything going on that possession. Then LaVine just takes over and makes something out of nothing.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Vucevic. DeRozan with a screen for LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Vucevic against Brooks. Now, here's Şengün. Tight defense on him. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. It's Brooks on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson with it. Now defended by LaVine. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Ball. They now take the lead.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater, in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
Van Vliet against Caruso. Out to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. LaVine, a screen on Thompson. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Caruso. Smith with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Power down with both hands.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
LaVine, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, LaVine. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam, and looks so good floating in the air.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. The pass to Vucevic. And it's ball in the corner. Vucevic a screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Inside. Smith scanning the floor. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Smith. Stolen by Levine. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
So for Chicago right now, Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach Levine. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Caruso, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Thompson. Brooks outside. Thompson up top, guarded by Levine. Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Stolen by Thompson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and keep it 100 with me. Never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks.
First team foul.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Stolen by Brooks. Thompson against Ball. Thompson outside. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
They need this, and Levine lays it in. Levine's got 11 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's off from 3-point range. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Smith. Pass to Brooks. Down low. And no good that time. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. And here is Ball. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. With the drive, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And then Levine with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. Smith outside. Van Vliet against Caruso. Brooks outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Outside, Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Chicago.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Brooks. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Ball showing you a little nasty there on defense.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Green. And it's Holiday in at the guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shot clock at 5. Taken away by Holiday. Outside, Green. Pass to Easton. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Hands it from downtown. Whitmore's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets. White with it. Now defended by Whitmore. White goes in, and White slams it in.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Here's Eason. Misses the 3. The Bulls shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. To the wing right side. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by White. Drummond's got his first basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The pass to Eason. There's the steal. And stolen by Eason. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Back to Adams. Kicks to Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
White against Holiday. Adams outside. Adams sets the pick for Green. Pass to Easton. A three. Sinks the triple.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Chicago trailing here.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Pass to Eason. To the middle. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Drummond with a screen on Howard. White lays it up and in on the nice reverse. White's got 6 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Green. Dishes it to Adams. The kick out to Holiday. Eason with a screen for Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Both free throws good from Green. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. White looking around. From deep, Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason down low. They kick it out to Green. 1:14 left to play in the third. Adams with the screen on Williams. Green passes to Adams. And stolen by Drummond. To the inside. Williams. And it's Williams. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Holiday goes in. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving it around. Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Ball against Thompson. And it's Ball penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Ball likes that pick and roll action now. He's excellent at running. He's got a lot of experience doing it. He knows when to pass it or when to take the shot himself.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Ball. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. Kick out to LaVine. DeRozan with a screen for LaVine. Back to DeRozan. Thompson against Caruso. In the corner, it's LaVine. Out to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Got to keep the defense honest. DeRozan normally only shoots threes if he's got a clean look.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Passes it to Vucevic. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Smith finds Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Caruso. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 4. Ball with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
DeRozan with a screen for LaVine. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
2 shots.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Van Vliet gets to Smith. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Hey, that quick release is what makes Smith so lethal in those catch-and-shoot situations.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants the rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Out to Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Smith with a screen on Caruso. 2 points. That one goes.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Kick out to LaVine. A shake. Smith with some nice D. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on ball. The drive by Brooks.
Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Inside, ball, and ball slams it in.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Thompson finds Smith. Shangun with the ball. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Out to Smith. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kick out to Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Pass to Caruso. Levine against Van Vliet.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Smith. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Brooks with it. Crosses over. There's the drive on the money. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
So we see the Rockets get the win here.
matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now Atlanta's starting five. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at point. Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Young against Thompson. Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Thompson against Hunter. The floater. And Thompson gets it to go.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. 4-3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 5 points.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Şengün finds Brooks. Smith outside. Here's Şengün. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
Now here's VanVleet. Smith outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now the Hawks with it. Outside Young. Thompson pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The three, Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
There's Young with the three. Rockets with a rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's VanVleet with a drive. Şengün passes to Brooks. Smith with a screen on Murray. Smith outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handles.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Richard, Şengün has really been impressive. A big who doesn't. A little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, B.A. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
And the Hawks call time here. That free throw good from VanVleet.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Now here's VanVleet. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Smith passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. VanVleet outside. Three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Smith against Johnson. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
The previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on the second one. And he makes all three.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Murray passes to Young. Murray, a screen on Brooks to end the run. And Young, here we go. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 7 points in the game.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Young with a screen on Smith. The teardrop. The shot by Johnson, no good. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Hangs. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with a Kongwu, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Smith in the high post. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the drive. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's Brooks. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Out to the wing. Back to Murray for 3. Smith with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. And for the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Mind the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. Brooks against Murray. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Smith. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Smith passes to Van Vliet. On the take. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Thompson.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Young with it. Fires the three. Rockets with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Smith outside. Young against Şengün. Young with the double team. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
3 on the clock. And there's Thompson on the assist by Brooks. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Murray. Young with a screen on Thompson. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Smith finds Brooks. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And a deep 3 from Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Şengün. The 3, Smith. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Ali.
Oh, the young fella using the old trick in the book. Smith uses that pump fake to draw the foul.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Look, Jabari Smith has the physical tools and skill set. That's a tough combination to be a solid two-way player in this league.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by VanVleet.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Good.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Young gets it to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Van Vliet against Young. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. Van Vliet against Young. The 3, Smith. The shot that time not on target. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Steven Adams, Aaron Holiday out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Count that bucket. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Now Adams. Eason, pass to Holiday. Back to Eason. Pass to Adams. Green with the ball. Down low. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Green.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love them because these guys help decide games in big ways.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the score by Houston, Buffkin with the bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Green. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. No points yet. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Adams finds Green. Adams with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes the first. Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, B.A., because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Down low. Outside for Bay. Pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen... Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And the Rockets with possession here. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the attack, Green. Pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Outside Bogdanovich. Pumpkin. First one falls. And so he hits both. 1:44 left in the third. Eason against Bay. Pass to Holiday. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Holiday's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Bay. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Bogdanovich against Green. Here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Green. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
The dime-dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Now Griffin. Screen by Capella. He shoots a 3. Griffin's shot is off. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Screen by Eason. Adams, the pass to Eason. Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Eason, to the right side. Shot clock at 3. Here's Whitmore. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Green. Green to the rack. And he converts the layup. Green's got 7 points in the game.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston earning this break in the action. Up 10. Appearing in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at point guard.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer this rookie can be. Thompson just doing whatever he wants right now.
Back to Murray. Outside Young. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Smith. And he jams it after taking. And the nice feed on the run.
Tonight has been all about Jabari Smith. His size, his shooting, it just gives them fits. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Young. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. On the wing, Brooks. Smith inside. Johnson on him. Van Vliet outside. Back to Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Now here's Young. Here goes Trey. Okongwu up top. Pass to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Now here's Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Young, and it's Van Vliet off the drive. Good on the shot. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Murray. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Thompson against Hunter. Out to Thompson. Smith outside. Smith with a screen on Young. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And Young, here we go. Up and in on the layup.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
He takes it in. Pass to Smith. Launches a three. Thompson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Murray from outside. And the Hawks with another three.
And in these big moments, DeJounte Murray is a great option. Just rises to the occasion.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Young. Thompson outside. Over Murray. Rebound Atlanta.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
20 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
And it's Houston's ball. They've led by as many as 14.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Van Vliet with it. Into the lane. Out to Thompson. And so they foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And And so the Rockets take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And it's Chicago to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Hunter is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Now ball. Following Onyeka Okongwu's three-point attempt. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Caruso, no good. Here's Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Young for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
From range, Levine can be so devastating. You got to work hard against him.
Young, good.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
Johnson outside. Ball against Murray. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Steve, one thing you'll love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Now, here's Ball. Out to DeRozan from past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
There's the pass to Okongwu. Young taking his time here. Pass to Murray. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Passes it to Levine. Back to Ball. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Johnson. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Into the lane. Levine against Young. Outside, Levine. Vucevic is screen on Young. And Vucevic throws it down.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Young's shot is off. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Leading by 5.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
Now, here is Young. Takes the three. Vucevic with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Basket counts. DeRozan's got 8.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now ball. After the missed three from Trae Young. Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Levine, that's good.
Totally in rhythm. Zach just needed the ball in his hands.
Murray, the pass to Young. From downtown, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Levine. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Levine. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A big-time effort for Alex Caruso, providing a lot of... And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Leonard. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. For 3, Murray. Murray sets a screen for Young. Here's the 3. Murray, no good. Chicago leading by 12. Levine for 3, and they will call over the back on the play. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. Spins. And Levine, here we go.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
The Hawks trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And Levine throws it down.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
LaVine can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Young, no good.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
I know Vuce doesn't love the corner, but he does have the skill for it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offense. This evens things out a bit.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Caruso, a screen on Murray. The drive-by ball. The wide-open look here for Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Out to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. The feed to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. DeRozan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Nowadays, DeRozan looks so comfortable when he pulls up from deep.
And Young, here we go. Back to Okongwu. Johnson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The kick out to Ball. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Hunter against DeRozan. And Vucevic throws it down.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
On its way from Hunter for 2. Vucevic with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Let's go. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 13. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Okongwu dishes to Hunter. Okongwu down low. Guarded by Levine. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 11. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Murray for 3. Here's Hunter. Fired off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Torrey Craig is out there with Williams. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams, the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Williams sets a screen for White. Outside Williams. Pass to Craig. Here's Drummond. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Bufkin. There's the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls.
Flashy move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
White looking around. Out left to the wing. The kick out to Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Yep, that one goes. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White against Bay. Here's Williams, and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And he recovers it. Here's Bay, driving the lane, lays it up and banks it in. Bay's got 6 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Williams passes to Drummond. Back to Williams. Craig against Griffin. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Buffkin. And that one is hammered home.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here's Williams, and he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Here's Buffkin. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And Capella sends it back. And stolen by White. And the pass to Drummond. Here's Craig. Back to Drummond. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Craig against Griffin. In the corner, Bay with it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, White. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay.
Substitution on the court.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Bulls lead by. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Hunter, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Murray shooting. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
What impresses me about DeJounte Murray is how multi-dimensional he is. He does a little of everything.
Ball finds DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Down low, it's tipped. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. And the three off target. The Hawks leading. Young dishes to Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. It's Okongwu, high post. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Doubled by Okongwu. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Caruso against Johnson.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Murray sets a screen for Young. Gets a hand on it, and Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Vucevic is screen on Young. Here's Levine. Look at that.
Nice. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson against Caruso. And he banks in the layup. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
An added bonus when Alex Caruso gets hot. His teammates is loving it.
And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on. Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Young against Caruso. Looking to get back on track here, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Pass to DeRozan, out to the right wing. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Murray sets a screen for Young. Murray outside. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Levine a screen on Murray. Levine gets to Vucevic. A three-pointer, no good. That has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Bulls are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Vucevic finds DeRozan. And it's ball penetrating. Shot clock at 5. Bean passes the ball. To Levine, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Young against Caruso. And Young, here we go. Good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Levine a screen on Johnson. Caruso kicks to Levine. Here's the dish to DeRozan. Caruso against Johnson. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. From the arc. No good from 3-point territory. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th. Long range from the inbound. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Green. Stolen by Ball. Levine with it. Checked by Brooks. Ball finds DeRozan. Ball against Van Vliet. Ball into the lane. Here's DeRozan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Green, the pass to Şengün. And here's Brooks. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Caruso outside. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
Now here's Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
Pass to Şengün. Smith with a screen on Ball. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
When Green turns on the speed, watch out. Blew by the defense on the drive that time.
Caruso, the pass to Ball. Back to Caruso. Şengün with a steal. Van Vliet against DeRozan. It's Van Vliet with a drive. Outside for Green. From deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Caruso outside. Pass to Levine. Caruso, a screen on Smith. Smith against Levine. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Van Vliet against Caruso. The kick out to Van Vliet. Brooks a screen on Caruso. Brooks outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Brooks has got 6 points.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Smith. Back to Vucevic. Ball outside. And he drives in. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 3-point lead. And here's Caruso outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brooks a screen on DeRozan. Here's Green. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Caruso finds Levine. Back to Caruso. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
At the line for Chicago.
And Caruso drops them both. Just 4 seconds left now in the first quarter.
And that's how Levine's coaches want him to compete, with maintaining good defensive position, and as a result, forces a tough shot.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So the Houston 5 right now. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Van Vliet outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Chicago ball.
Chicago leading. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan against Smith. Here's Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
Got to keep the defense honest. DeRozan normally only shoots 3s if he's got a clean look.
Here's Şengün. Smith left side. And that one is hammered home.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figuring it out quickly.
He sure is. Yeah, I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness. And it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
The Rockets trail. Here's Green. Oh, don't let Green get a step. Wow.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Levine with it, guarded by Smith. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. Levine's got 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. They set the pick. Brooks outside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Ball against Van Vliet. On the wing, DeRozan. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Here's Smith. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Caruso. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 7.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Yep, that one goes.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Van Vliet against ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Caruso. Takes the three. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Rockets have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Chicago. 23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Smith outside. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Smith no good. Outside White. There's the drive, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolute.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Patrick Williams. Nasumu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks. And it worked out for them both. You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Williams passes to Craig. Back to Williams. There's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Out left to the wing. Holiday looking for an opening. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Eason, the three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Thompson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, BA. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
White, the pass to Craig. Driving inside, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Adams. Eason with the ball. Adams with a screen on Williams. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Eason. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player.
Pass to Whitmore. Adams with the ball. Out to the right wing. To the paint.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
That's good from Eason.
At the line for the Rockets, Eason taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Left side, Craig. Outside, Williams. A minute 15 left in the third. Back to Craig. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Craig's got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
It's tipped. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Well, this is Drummond's defensive mindset paying off here. Sees a chance to make the steal and capitalize.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Craig passes to White. Banked it in off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
To the inside. Eason finds Adams. To the left wing. Back to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Screen by Eason. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
White with it. The 3 ball. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Eason. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Here's DeRozan, muscling in, DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Smith into the lane, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
DeRozan for three, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop him.
And Şengün gets it to go.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's ball. Caruso outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. For Houston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Şengün, a screen on Caruso. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. And Fred Van Vliet with the three. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful setup. See right there. Now pull on Şengün. This game isn't all about foul.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Vucevic sinks the tray.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
On the attack, Green. On the wing, Green. Got a hand on it. DeRozan against Smith. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The other thing they've just...
How about the creativity from DeRozan?
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
To the middle. Caruso finds DeRozan. DeRozan down the lane. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Vucevic against Şengün. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. It's going to be a good victory for the Bulls.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And Ball gets it to go.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? diminished.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. The three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Pass the ball. A deep three. No good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch.